Oh, we are so back, ladies and gentlemen. We are so back. Oh, damn. Whoop that trick. Whoop that trick. Whoop that trick. Oh, ladies and gentlemen. Julian Alvarez, this ownership are about to do a madness. They're about to blow your mind. They're about to make your papu so hard that honestly, you're going to satisfy. You are going to satisfy all night long. That's what's going to happen. Look, I'm just over the moon. I'm absolutely over the moon. This is the kind of player Chelsea Football Club we need. This is the kind of player that's going to win us the Premier League. And this is exactly, I believe, Enzo Fernandez, the agent. And on top of that, the ownership, the sporting directors, I just know I have complete faith, complete hope, complete belief on this ownership that they're going to do this. Do you think I'm a fool? Do you think I'm stupid? Do you think I was born yesterday? You think you can feed me all of this nonsense and I'm just going to fall for it? What is this? Latest bullshit, latest nonsense that's been floating around. I've tried to avoid it, but it's doing the rounds. And now it's got to the point where I need to talk about it. You really think that Julian Alvarez is going to come to Chelsea Football Club? Is that what you really think? It doesn't matter what you think. You know why it doesn't matter what you think? Because this ownership will never do a business like this. We know what this ownership's about. Young players, fairly low transfer fee, low wages. If the transfer fee is somewhat big, then it's got to be low wages. It's one or the other. Gems. We don't do fully qualified footballers here. We don't do that. We thrive on potentials. That's what we look at. Don't get too carried away. I know as a fan base, we're loving it at the moment. What is it? 4 wins in a row in the Premier League since Liam Rossinier's taken over. Hopefully we get a victory against Leeds, make it 5 out of 5. Brilliant. I don't even remember the last time we went 5 out of 5. But don't fool yourself. Don't kid yourself for a second if you think we're going to get a player like Julian Alvarez. Apparently, he's talking to a club in London. Do you know who that? Which club that might be? It's not Chelsea. It's probably Arsenal. Look, I will not believe it until this actually even happens. Unless and until I see the likes of Fabrizio Romano or Ornstein, who makes us all nice and horny. Until he makes us horny, I'm not sort of putting hope and holding my breath for this deal to happen. Let's have a look. Let's have a look at the latest nonsense that's been circulating around. And do you know what? Quite a lot of reputable Chelsea aggregators, news aggregators, are actually putting the news out there, which makes me think, what are you guys doing? Why are you guys taking us for a ride? Why are you doing that? Chelsea Transfer, at Chelsea Transfer, who's, a news aggregator out there, quite reputable. Simon Phillips is another one, very reputable. These are the people that are putting this news out there. So what's the news? Argentine ESPN journalist, whoever this brother is, let's have a look. Who is this guy? Jorge Baravel. 38,000 followers. All right, Jorge, what you got to say? I insist. People are talking about a lot with Barcelona and Arsenal. Rightly so. Julian Alvarez, those are probably the clubs that next up for you after Atletico Madrid. But I'm being told that the team slowly moving forward is Chelsea. Hey, Slowly. That's the key word. We are slowly moving forward. I've been through this road many a times. I've been through this path many a times. Taking me for a ride. Making me feel you're going to get a player like Julian Alvarez. Really. I'd be over the moon. This is the type of player that I'd love. I know he's not in form right now, but don't get fooled. This is a bona fide baller. He's done his thing in the Premier League. He's left, and he's been electrifying in the in La Liga as well for Atletico Madrid. I know recently the form's not been there, but as I said, don't for a second think that this guy's not a good footballer. As you can see there, but I'm being told that the team slowly moving forward is Chelsea. Oh, it's very slow. More than you can believe. It's so slow. By the time we reach the target, Julian Alvarez has already joined somewhere else. This nonsense has happened to us before. Chelsea quietly, mum, very, very quiet about this, are advancing for Julian Alvarez. Absolute BS. I'm told there are conversations. In fact, part of the agency handling Julian's transfer was in London this week, watching Chelsea versus Arsenal. That's right, watching Chelsea versus Arsenal. It wasn't focused on Chelsea. Let me tell you this much. If there's anyone that's capable of paying Julian Alvarez's wages, it's probably Arsenal Football Club. Have a look at Madueke. He's on big money there. He wasn't on big money here. Kai Havertz, and so on and so forth. They pay the wages there. And in fact, if we were to bring someone like Julian Alvarez to Chelsea Football Club, which is never going to happen under this model was done after Enzo Fernandez and Caicedo. So before you get too giddy and, but we bring in big players. No, this is the model that has taken place after Moses Caicedo and Enzo Fernandez's acquisition. We don't do big wages here. Our cap is 150,000. Only if you've been with us for a while, then we can look at improved contracts down the track. If we are to do this, which I don't think we will be, we need to get rid of a lot of players. And Chelsea Football Club just won't take that type of a risk. Paying high wages, big transfer fee. If it doesn't work out, what happens then? You can't just hedge your funds. You're in trouble. It'll be the Lukaku situation all over again. Arsenal, on the other hand, they're probably going to get rid of Gabriel Jesus. This might be his last season. They might get rid of a few other players as well. And they'll accommodate for Julian Alvarez, if need be, if they are going for someone like him. You best believe they're the ones who are going to be able to afford those wages. They know both clubs want him, but what I'm being told is that as of today, the most advanced contacts are with Chelsea. Most advanced contacts. We're very much experts in picking up the phone and talking nonsense with agents. we waste time. We just call them random. Hey, what are you doing? How was your day today? Yeah, what'd you eat? What'd you get up to? Yeah. How much is the fee for, Julian Alvarez? Oh, yeah, 80 million, 85 million? I say less. Then we go around talking other stuff. And we think that just by dropping one line and talking about the topic, we're advancing. As I said, I'm not going to believe any of this stuff until I actually see it. The only reason I'm bringing this forward is this is the kind of nonsense that we have to deal with on a regular basis. Jorge Baraval. I wonder how much he got paid. Honestly, I wonder how much he got paid. As I said, big Chelsea aggregators out there are actually putting this news up. According to ESPN Argentina, Chelsea are now advancing in negotiation for Julian Alvarez after holding talks with the players' representatives earlier this week. Advancing, BS. Absolute BS. I love this. I love this from Chelsea Empire. Chelsea Empire is one of the most loyal viewer, friend of this channel, friend of mine as well. This is what he put out. This Ekbali puppet is pushing the dumbest fake hope imaginable. If you genuinely think Julian Alvarez is coming to Chelsea, you're fully disconnected from reality. He's 26, making over 200K a week, and Chelsea aren't paying a monster transfer fee plus wages higher than what he already gets at Atletico Madrid. Be serious. And it all stemmed from this secret source, an absolute BS in the know account out there. But there are other, there's journalists out there that are putting this news up as well. And Chelsea aggregators are spreading that news. But everything about this tweet from Chelsea Empire is perfect. He's 26. It's above that 25 mark. Already that's a negative point in that, in the policy that we have. I know the anomaly is tossing, but don't get it twisted. We don't generally like to do 26. Anything more than 25, we don't like to do that. 200K a week. You really think we're going to pay that money? And in fact, you think he's going to come back to the Premier League and just be happy with 200K? It's probably going to ask for more. And then the transfer fee as well. How much is the transfer fee? Well, let's have a look. Coming from Christian Folks, and I know he's not the greatest source out there, but nonetheless, I kind of believe that this might be around that vicinity anyway. Atletico Madrid are demanding in excess of 86 million for Julian Alvarez. That's probably right. How many seasons he's been there? 2 seasons? Is this his third? I don't know. He's probably got 2-3 more seasons in his contract. He's probably going to be worth about 86 million. He's an absolute superstar, Julian Alvarez. Absolute superstar. Don't even for a second fool yourself about this. Don't get too carried away with the recent form. Just look at what this player is capable of doing. Baller. Imagine him along with Cole Palmer, João Pedro, these type of players. He works hard, Julian Alvarez. He understands the Premier League. These type of players will absolutely light it up. But it's not going to happen. That fee, those wages, the age is just not going to happen. Diego Simeone on Julian Alvarez's goal drought. It's been 100 days since Julian last scored in La Liga, but we trust him. He's a very important player, perhaps our best, and we expect him to deliver in the decisive moments ahead, especially within the upcoming knockout match against Barcelona. So obviously, Copa del Rey, they've got a match coming up. Look, this drought, 100 days, is quite mad, but I fully expect Julian Alvarez to bang in. But the bottom line is, all of this stuff, rumors, having him linked with Chelsea Football Club, forget it. Don't get too excited about it. Unless and until it actually happens, I refuse to believe it. And I absolutely loathe, I'm in disgust as to how the PR in Chelsea Football Club spreads. And a lot of people lap it up as well. They simply don't understand. We don't do this type of business. We just don't do this. We're not there to create a squad to win trophies, major trophies. We don't do that. I'm sorry, we just don't do that. Ladies and gentlemen, let me know your thoughts in the comment section. What do you think? Do you think that it's got some legs in it? Do you believe it? Can you see it happening? Comment below, let me know your thoughts. Smash up the like button if you're here for the first time. Subscribe, hit the bell notification to stay in touch with all my content, and make sure you hype. Helps out the video and the growth of the channel a lot. Until next time, everyone, take care. See ya.